Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on another daily huddle show with Mr. M. How you doing?
It's Monday then.
Oh, no.
Good morning.
No.
Not yet.
Man, my name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the 5 and yeah, it's Monday. But hey, you know what? A little sad about the price of Bitcoin, but hey, Ethereum's up. Solana's up. In fact, I had to surrender, right? Capitulate that the Bitcoin dominance is going lower now.
But still is on the lines that you draw.
You wanna
no? I'll save it for later. Save it for later because I think I checked. Is it bad?
It's bad.
Okay. It's bad. Okay, guys, that's it. See you tomorrow.
It's bad.
Damn.
I mean, I thought for sure it was going to recover, but you can see it. If I show you the chart, you'll see it.
Emotional damage.
You have to agree. It's, yeah.
Emotional damage.
Oh boy. Okay. So we definitely have to check it out.
Yes, exactly. So with that said, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, join us for our school, right? Which is B4B. Let me just bring that up right here. b4b.davincij15.com. It's free, absolutely free right now to join. And we got some free classes. I'm adding some classes. I just messaged, I messaged my staff to place the classes up today. So sometime today that they will be up and running those additional free classes for sure. Okay.
Amazing.
And we're going to always be adding some free classes forever, so you never have to worry about paying for your classes. If you don't want to, we will add some free classes all the time, and just join and we'll let you know when there's some free classes.
I'm having the best time, by the way, recording those.
Exactly.
Thank you for doing it with me.
All right. Thank you for hitting the subscribe, guys, and make sure you head over to Mr. M's podcast and hit subscribe. Because look at that guy. He's
21.9. Let's go.
Damn, and look at this video.
Dude, our video is killing it. It's basically 40,000 views in less than a day.
Damn.
Amazing.
G.
We're going to do a monthly Maybach, by the way. So guys, stay tuned.
Yeah.
That's a good video, by the way.
Yeah, we got Carl on here, man.
Yeah.
He's coming back finally from his long trips, right? He's having a good time of his life, right, Carl? Right, good guy, right? Good.
Yeah, he's been in Europe for a bit, so we're gonna grab him on the way back.
Exactly.
Maybe we should get him on. Maybe we crash the moon show.
Maybe we'll crash the moon show finally, right?
That'd be good.
If he's available, yeah. All right.
Nice. Good stuff.
All right.
Look at this. Me looking for the next 100x. The struggle is real, right? But we're gonna find the one who's gonna retire the bloodline.
Definitely. Definitely. Today we're gonna find in the meme coin section, which if you buy anything in the meme coin section and you don't secure your bloodline, that's not our fault. That's your fault.
Just saying.
Just saying. But we will.
Yeah.
Should you know you say you realize,
And it's gone.
hey, that's just again your fault. But anyways,
Exactly.
with that said, we need to advertise the Daily Huddle Show, right?
We have to. Because some people, they don't know that we do this.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Did you know me and Mr. M do a Daily Huddle Show live show every single day, and we have lots of fun, right?
Exactly. If you don't know, why you don't know? Why don't you join us? Right? Live every day.
Okay, there you go. So that's for the editors, of course, and stuff like that, so they can cut this, and we're going to be placing this on all my socials and shit. Nice. And then we're probably going to cut another piece of this, right, and then have it added to that 15-second clip there, and boom, we're going to have. So it's going to be fun because you know what, we need to get more people to join us, and because you guys are hilarious in the comment section.
Yeah, you guys are the OG, buddy, watching now. Nobody cares anyway, so you guys are the best because everyone is like panicking, looking for the next 100x.
Exactly.
See there. But look, speaking about the show, wake up call, all right? An orange pill. Question the system, accumulate sats, really important, and cannot shut up about Bitcoin. We are getting those pills daily,
exactly,
right?
every single day, man. I mean, here's the thing, right? We need to, save in an asset that's gonna maintain its value. there's all different values. Like your dollar is a value unit, actually, believe it or not. When you hold a dollar, right, it's a value unit. It isn't anything different from Bitcoin. It isn't anything different from a house if you use it as a value unit, right? The only difference, though, there is a little bit of difference if you're holding any of those assets for values, right? If you're holding a painting, car, house, Bitcoin, dollar, they all have a value, right? All have a value, subjective value. Now, the question is, which one's better to hold for value exchange?
He's gonna leave a mark.
And why? Oh, that's the $1 million question. And so, what was the best thing for value exchange? Well, obviously, it's Bitcoin. Why? Because it's transferable to anyone in the world. You could do that. You could say, well, the dollar is too. True. But you have to go through a lot of gatekeepers. They'll charge you 1% to move that money. And on top of that, it may not get there.
It's just like a small detail. It's just tiny detail. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I mean, imagine someone who it's gonna leave a mark.
I know.
Imagine someone who exchanges some fiat for a painting, right? Like a really expensive painting, and then they store the painting into a caveau on a bank. Well, is the painting really theirs?
Exactly. And so this is an asset that you could hold yourself, right? And it's a special type of asset that you could hold yourself because you could hold dollars yourself. You could hold paintings yourself. You could hold cars yourself. You could hold houses yourself. But all those other assets, right, with a stroke of the pen from the government, they can be poof, gone.
And he's gone.
And it's gone.
Right? Just that's all it takes. And you can say, well, the government could do that. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Not on a global basis. They will not do that to you on a global basis.
But they can.
They can. But they always do it on an individual basis. Like, I mean, Andrew Tate,
Yeah, exactly.
right? All of a sudden, not even his Netflix worked.
Like Thanos is gone. Yeah. Andrew Tate.
Gone. Right?
Well,
so,
if you ask him, he'll
Right?
probably say, well, he tweeted not long ago saying, well, I used to think I had a lot of cars, but at some point, someone took it, right?
exactly. Right?
But the Bitcoin,
And you can, whether you if you believe he's guilty, well, then you don't understand the system, right? And that's fine. One day you will, and hopefully you don't learn the hard way.
and to be honest, it doesn't even matter if he's guilty or not.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that someone can take everything off you, that's crazy.
Without even proof of guilt.
Exactly.
So he hasn't been charged. He's been charged with anything, but not been proven guilty of anything.
But in the meantime, we're going to take everything.
Exactly.
Just to be sure. Because we can always give it back, right? So,
Which they won't.
might lost a few cars here and there in the process, but
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
crazy.
There you go. And that's the one. That's why it's the one asset they can't Thanos snap you away.
Because you can, oh, sorry, man. I wish I remember my words.
Jesus, man.
I know it's only 12, but I only remember one. I don't remember chair. That's it. Everything else is just blurry. I don't know.
Boom.
Okay, look at this. Massive CME gap. Massive.
You have free money, guys.
Fly a plane in
Free
there.
money.
That's the free money trade, right?
Free money trade. I mean, really, you could start dollar cost averaging in your trade, right? Don't go crazy leverage, right? Because it's free money, so you might as well just leverage low, right? Do 2x, 3x the most, right? And just if it goes down, add a little bit more. It goes down a little bit more, add a little bit more, because eventually it's gonna fill this gap,
Exactly.
right? And you just have to be like, you just gotta hold your balls. Don't let those negative numbers scare you, and just keep adding.
Just be a man.
Exactly.
Be a man. Someone tweeted the other day, be a man, buy Bitcoin. It's
Exactly.
hilarious.
And then eventually, once it fills, you sell out. Boom. Right? You don't have to go, oh well, I know it's going higher, so I'm gonna hold it. You could.
Yeah.
You could. But most of you can't handle the volatility, because it could come back at you in your face, right? Just so you know. And if you can't stomach that consistent volatility, which it could come back a little bit, break down to close to 100K, and then you get you into a negative set, and you're not going to feel good.
100%.
So might as well just take the free money and go.
Yeah.
Go away.
I got a message last, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, a couple of days ago, from someone I haven't spoken to in a while, and she said to me, she texted me, she's like, oh yeah, I watched your video, it's really good. I said, oh, thank you. She was like, I know better. I'm not buying now. I'm going to wait until Bitcoin goes down to 70. And I was like, you clearly not watching my videos. Like, you are not watching my videos.
Not at all.
DCA, man. Because if you're waiting for a specific price, you could end up like the skeleton meme, But hey, guys, we
it's
are
up to
here.
you.
Exactly. We just...
You have a free money trade, right? And guess where you should check out the trade? If you go to x.dj15.com, there's lots of exchange. There's a few exchanges here. I'm going to be upgrading this, actually. I'm building it out so that based on your location, it'll give you the right exchange. This is what this is going to do.
Nice. Boom. That's very clever.
So that you
Know
basically
exactly where you're based.
where you can based on where you are, where you can sign up and basically get the right exchange for you.
Nice. All right. This is a chart that symbolizes what happens in one day, in 1 week, in 1 month, in a year, in 5 years, in 3 years. Because we are saying, some people are saying, it's funny, we got a couple of comments in our Mailbag saying, Bitcoin has failed as a store of value. My portfolio says otherwise. I don't know what kind of universe you live in, but if you measure it on a 24-hour base.
I bought Bitcoin when it was $1. Did it fail for me?
All right, guys, bye. That's it. That's the show.
Was that a failure?
Emotional damage? Of course not. I mean, if you measure, who would think store of value is measured in 24 hours?
That's obviously the person who thought that it's not a store of value.
Exactly.
And they fail, right? I mean, if you were like a billionaire, right? You know that the dollar fluctuates, right? If you want to buy a few percentage or so, and that wipes you out one way or another, right? Or either increases your value or wipes you out by a large number of dollars.
I know. That's why we say zoom out, right? Zoom out. Or if you think a store of value is measured even in 6 months, you're a gambler. You might as well go to Vegas.
No. Yeah, exactly. You get a better odd. You know what your odds are, and you're gonna lose anyways.
Yeah. Good luck with Vegas.
But here you have Bitcoin, which is, nothing's guaranteed because there's an asteroid that could hit the planet, and then we're all dead, and then it won't matter. Right?
Fair enough.
But barring that, buying Bitcoin will secure your wealth. Of course, there are other caveats. Of course, if somebody steals it, if you don't protect yourself, if you don't make proper, precautions, right, you could lose your money that way. But you won't lose it any other way, meaning that you won't lose it, for example, Bitcoin's value's dropped to nothing.
Bitcoin is going to zero.
No, it's not.
Exactly. By the way, a bunch of people have placed an enormous amount of buying calls, so it's never going to go to zero anyway. I think Adam Beck tweeted the other day, but look at this guy, man. Bitcoin is on sale. Do you think he's going to buy today again? Probably, yeah. I mean, he's like the guy behind the tree.
I know, exactly. I mean, that's exactly, because there's so much information, right? I mean, let's just take a look at another piece of information. I know I'm skipping here.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, but this is another,
damn.
You're hating on Bitcoin. I think it's time for me to buy.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Like we are at 112,000 Bitcoin in dollars.
It looks like the ugly woman.
Yeah.
when it, but then a month ago, it just hit that. It was fair and green was off the chart.
This crazy. Like honestly, we comfortably passed 100,000 and people are in fear. This is crazy. Like, oh my God, Bitcoin crashed. Guys, what? You remember the top was 70?
Yeah.
Some 69 a few years ago? You would have doubled your money. Put out the pipe, man. What crash? Honestly. I mean, we will correct eventually, but I believe it's not the time yet. But it's crazy. It's really crazy how perception changes. But that's what happens, right?
Exactly. So, Michael, we want to be like you. So, what do you got to say?
Check this out. So he said Bitcoin is going to go up 30% a year forever, basically.
Really?
Yeah. So hear him out.
Let's see. Hear him
Is
out.
there ever too much Bitcoin for you to own? Like if you could own all of it, would you?
I don't
No.
think we'll get all of it. I don't think in the range of 3 to 5 or 3 to 7% is too much. BlackRock has
No,
got more than
I
us.
just wonder. I was thinking about the mental exercise of if you could actually own all of it, like if you would even, bless you, if you would want it.
Well, we started and we had very little, and Bitcoin was 10,000,
Yeah.
and now Bitcoin's more than 100,000, and 97% of the Bitcoin is worth 10 times as much, and somebody else, not us, has it.
Right.
So as a practical matter, what we're doing is we're monetizing and powering up this.
Oh, I
digital
totally get it. I
commodity
just
in the
mean if
world.
you owned all of it, would that change the entire
We
behavior of
don't.
Bitcoin?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to own all of
I
it.
wouldn't wanna
We
own
want everybody else to have their
I would think
piece.
so.
The nice thing there is there's 160 companies that are capitalizing on Bitcoin in the public market, up from about 60 last year. So the Bitcoin treasury movement's exploding. And companies like MetaPlanet in Japan and Capital B in France and Smarter Web in the UK. And then there's a raft of them in the US, Anthony Pompliano's company, and 21. They're all capitalizing. The big idea is I take digital capital, I issue digital credit, and a digital credit instrument can either be longer duration or it can be higher performance. We're offering 9% dividend yield with Stretch. The average money market's 4.2% dividend yield. No one would ever want to give a 9% perpetual yield in a bond that's backed by real estate or backed by gold or backed by any conventional fiat asset. But we're investing in Bitcoin, and my 20-year forecast for Bitcoin is 30% a year ARR. So it's easy for us.
Damn. Okay. So, I mean.
There's a lot to unpack here, right?
Yeah. I mean, first off, right? If you owned all the dollars in the world, would you want to own every single dollar? Like, I mean,
I know. That question was so dumb.
you wouldn't, right? Because then it has no value because you're the owner.
You have all of it.
Right?
Yeah, plus,
Like,
there's no
I
way.
can do that right now. I can trade a meme coin and own all of it.
Yeah, great.
I'm rich.
It's all yours. Yeah, plus.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's so dumb.
I know.
But here's the thing. I just had a mental thought.
Okay.
The Federal Reserve note, right, is actually a product of the Federal Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
So do they own the dollars that are in circulation?
Zan, zan, zan.
Let's find out. Because technically, it's their asset.
They print it, right?
And they lend it to you. So, for example,
So it's
if I lend you a lawnmower, right, the lawnmower
still
still
yours.
belongs to me,
Even if I have it.
even though you have it.
Because I owe you. It's IOU, right? So it's still yours. I know. This is the moment where Da Vinci broke the matrix. Again. There is no spoon. That's
I
it.
have to ask this question.
Okay, let's see what ChatGPT says.
Okay, if the is created from debt, that would mean the notes belong to the Fed, not to the people that have it. Correct?
Okay. That's a sharp and insightful question.
Oh man, I hate it when they does that.
I know, it's probably giving you a summary. Okay, you own the note. If you hold it, it's yours to use. Wow.
But it remains a liability on the
Exactly.
Fed, representing debt-based monetary systems. So technically, the Fed issues them and owns their value, but the holder owns the note. So they do own the note.
They do own it. Wow. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions, there's going to be a Q&A segment, so please make sure to use the chat to ask whatever you wish to be answered. Short answer? Yes. Bro,
I just broke the matrix. Because I was like,
damn. Yeah, this is crazy. I was not expecting this. I was expecting something more mellow. Well, yes.
so the money's not yours.
Damn. It's not even money, technically, but yeah.
The dollars are not even yours.
Exactly. Wow. Because they printed it and they landed it to you.
They lent it to somebody.
Exactly.
It doesn't
Or to
matter.
somebody,
So it all belongs to them, right? Just like the lawnmower officially, like no matter if you give it to somebody else.
They still owe it to someone else.
Exactly. The lawnmower still belongs to me.
Yeah, you can use it, but it's not yours. Damn. Okay, guys, 2 minutes of silence for this acknowledgement. Wow. Damn.
I know.
This is something else. We should do a class on this.
Yes, for sure.
This
And
is
it
great.
just occurred to me.
I love this. Short answer, yes. Wow. Remain a liability for the Fed. So technically they belong to the Fed. Zan, zan, zan. All right. That's it. If there is one takeaway of the show, it's this. The money you think is money, which is not money, which you think is in the bank, which is not in the bank,
bank.
doesn't belong to you
It
anymore.
doesn't belong to you in the first place.
It belongs to the Fed. Damn. All right. I don't know how I follow up on that one, but
Yeah.
we are here.
Exactly.
Damn. Okay, now that we acknowledge that basically none of this exists.
Exactly. The only money that you actually own is Bitcoin or anything that you purchased with the money that they call, which is not money.
Exactly.
That's the only thing you really own.
That's insane. If stored properly, right? Because if you leave them on
Yeah,
exchanges, well, it goes back to square one. But if you have it in self-custody, then it's actually the only thing you own. It's not a promise. It's yours.
Yeah, exactly.
And technically, oh, check this out. Technically, you bought that with a liability because the money you used to buy Bitcoin was someone else. So you borrow someone else's money. You're basically, we are Michael Saylor. Mm-hmm. We are borrowing someone else's currencies to purchase Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Alrighty then.
We are here. Technically, if you compare the cycles, a good chart from Colin, you can see that this is not the top yet. There's going to be a moment where, if history repeats and or rhyme, that we will see a correction. But
I want that for later.
this one, okay. Thank you, guys. I'm saving a lot of questions, by the way.
Sorry.
No worries. So clearly, you can see. Well, this cycle is behaving more, less volatile. Let's say either way, right? So it's probably safe to say that we have not seen the top yet, but at some point we will get a little bit more.
Yeah, and even if we don't have some sort of blow off top, that's actually a good thing because it'll just be like
Steady, like
right,
leather.
exactly, right, and we could have it look like could end up like gold, right? I mean, gold was like people ignored it like crazy. If we take a look at gold, right? Let's see here, where do I have some
Someone compared.
So effectively, right? It could look like this,
Yeah.
right? And how many years is that? What is that? From 2020 to 2024, so it's 4 years of nothing.
Yeah, but then in 2004, the ETF launched. Boom, right?
Yeah. So we could end up nothing, right? So it also does it right here, did it right here, right? From this level, right? It jumped down a little bit, right? From a little bit of a high, go down like quite a bit, but in percentage terms, right? But then do nothing, and that's okay because you could accumulate, and then eventually it does this, boom, and then sideways, and then boom, right? Look at that,
Yeah.
90%. So the point is, right? If it does that, they can't. The end result is the same, right? They can't stop it. Right?
I can try.
And the point is the reason why they can get away with doing this with gold, not with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will be a lot shorter, of course, right? Because the supply is fixed. There's like, okay, somebody's going to notice. Well, wait a second here. You're trying to play with this. Well, you could do that with gold because you don't know who has what and where all the gold is, right?
Exactly.
And how many people have the exact same gold, right?
Exactly.
Same. Right? But with Bitcoin, it's a little bit harder, right?
I mean, you can verify 24/7 whether gold, you can't.
Because somebody like Michael Saylor is going to go, okay, I don't need to have somebody custody my gold, my Bitcoin. I could do that myself,
Exactly.
right? And so, unlike gold, you have to custody it. When you get into big numbers, you have to have somebody holding it for you, which they can actually hypothecate it. Meaning lend it to somebody else.
100%. But
Right?
this is my problem when I was in London. I had a gold position. It was a little bit of money in there, but I didn't have it in my house because I didn't want it to be stolen. So I had someone else holding it on my behalf, which means I did not have it.
Yeah.
They had it. right?
Exactly.
So there was an IOU trust. Whether with Bitcoin, you don't have that if stored in your hands, right? So that's the difference.
So, effectively, right, the difference between gold, the manipulation that can pull off with gold versus Bitcoin is significantly different. Significantly. Because eventually, as time goes, me and Michael Saylor and everybody else will go, oh, well, that's no problem. Hey, I'll buy some more. I'll buy some more. I'll put that away. I'll buy some more. Thank you for the low prices. I'll buy some more. Thank you. Oh, Federal Reserve notes. Thank you guys for like managing the price for me so I could get some more.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Right? So eventually this will break. Whether it breaks now or later on, it doesn't freaking matter. It's going to.
Yeah, and like we said in the beginning, if you think 10 years from now, like, okay, fast forward 2035, okay? So Bitcoin is going to be much higher than now. So does it really matter if you bought at 111, 110, 100, 150? That doesn't matter. There is nothing else which is going to give you the same in returns, right? So it's just a no-brainer. 100%. And you, by the way, you cannot fake it either. Whether gold, I would argue. I mean, Fort Knox, we know what's inside. Of course not. It's like a locked door.
Yeah, they obviously don't have it because I mean, it's like, oh, we're gonna audit the Fort Knox and like, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we are gonna think about it.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that anymore. Just, it's the Epstein list. No, move on.
Exactly. Paying faster.
Move on.
Don't trust, verify. That's why we say, right?
Oh, damn.
All right, this is truly insane. Two OG whales with 90,000 Bitcoin are dumping Bitcoin to eat. So they're swapping. In just 4 days, they've sold 1.4 billion in Bitcoin to buy Ethereum. This is probably why we've seen some price correction, because some of those old whales, they are moving to Ethereum, which is strong and steady at 4,600.
Here's the thing, right? In the short term, Ethereum could and may outperform Bitcoin in the short term. But in the long run, no. Right? I think Ethereum, right, will still be around.
Yeah.
Ethereum still be used. Ethereum will have great value, right? No ifs, ands, or buts about that. But, right, which one when you think about money, which one do you think about? Is it going to be Ethereum? No.
No.
Right? It's just the grease for contracts on the Ethereum blockchain or Ethereum, any of the Ethereum networks that are out there. And that still has value,
100%.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
But it's only used for that purpose.
would you agree? Like, maybe this is something I have in my mind. I don't know if you agree with me here, but Bitcoin is basically the internet, right? And Ethereum is a product like Netflix or whatever it is, Google. It's something built on, which is not even built on Bitcoin, but to show that one is the infrastructure, like a network. The other one is a product. Like Ethereum is going to be used to build the euros or whatever, and they're going to build other stuff. It's an ecosystem, but they're not competitors basically.
Exactly. So, for example, yeah, you're right. It's like, is Apple computer, right? Apple's computer company money? You could say it is because you could buy the stock, it goes up, and you make money, right? No, but it's not money,
Exactly.
right? The stock is used to invest because you know that people are going to buy Apple products, right? Does it have value? Yes,
Yeah.
because people will buy Apple products,
But it's not money.
but it's not money, right? The Ethereum is the same, right? It's a product that allows for token creation and complex financial products to exist. Is it money? No, it's a place where, sort of like the DTC, where it stores all your different stocks, right? But it's not an actual system of money or a place where it's just a place where stocks get stored, right? Same with this. It's just a place where you can actually transfer wealth there, and do some actions, and then move back to where real money is, right? And even Vitalik will tell you that.
Exactly. I think the confusion is because you can decide to exchange some dollars for those things, but they are potatoes and bananas, very different things.
Exactly. And yes, this like I said, right? I know this might be a long show, but you could see here with the dominance. Like on the daily, it's broke. So this is a downward wedge, right? I think we have somewhere here. Where is it? Descending wedge, right?
Yeah.
It's usually where is it? Man.
It's a continuation on the bearish. Or?
Yeah, it's usually, I think it's usually bullish, but I think where is it? Is this a descending triangle? No, but it's a downward wedge, and then basically broke down. And so once it breaks down, right, you can say, well, you could take from this point to this point and target from the breakdown where it's going to, and oops, 54%, which happens to be critical support.
Yeah.
So there it is, right? You have all the different charts. And now you have the chart analysis, right, from here to here, right? If we were to take from this level to this level,
And that's your target.
and then boom, you have the target.
Do you think that will be the bottom for the dominance, or it could go lower?
No, I think of course it can go lower, but I think it's going to be really hard pressed. We're going to bounce off of there. If we retest it enough times, it could break down. If we test it and break higher, then yeah. Then no, we're going to go higher, right? And that's the most likely outcome for Bitcoin, because here's the thing, it will dominate everything, wealth, right? The average individual will be using it to store their wealth in the future. So that's that.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. All right, so this is interesting. So Trump advisor David Bailey says there is not going to be another bear market for several years. I disagree. I think the bear market is going to be smaller or shorter, but I think we will see a correction. I don't know if you agree with me here. So I think this is not correct.
Okay, I'm going to answer that question.
Okay, yeah. Keep asking questions, guys. We are saving them for the Q&A. Do you think we will not see a correction?
No, we already seen the correction, right? Yeah, there's a correction. Remember, Bitcoin crashed.
Yeah.
So there you go.
We crashed. Yeah, true.
Yeah, we're having a bear market. It will. I mean, look, gold had a bear market in its overall secular bull market, which was started back its bull market started in 2000, right? 2000 was the bottom, right? And that was like 1999, right? When London sold all the gold at the exact bottom.
Yeah. Good trade.
But you don't have to worry about government selling stuff, right? Just remember,
Exactly. They are here to save you.
They
Anyway.
can print.
They will save you, right?
Yeah, and they're gonna save you, right? They'll take care of you, right? But anyways, right? So, with that said, right? We don't have to worry about it. Just an opportunity. That's all.
Can you imagine if, I mean, you can, because you've been here since day one, but imagine, guys, if you could teleport yourself back 5 years from now, 8 years from now, and see Bitcoin over 100,000 and this, the market neutral. You would have freaked out, right?
Yep.
When Bitcoin was 3,000, 5,000, even 10,000. And now it's just like people are calling. I mean, I've seen the chat. I've saved some of the comments. Some people are saying Bitcoin is going to zero. Guys, honestly, this is great. You know why? This is great. I love it. I absolutely love it. But if you see the monthly return, you can confidently acknowledge that September is not going to be a good month, right?
Exactly.
So we will see a correction.
Well, we expected as much, right? I was saying that August was probably just going to be like.
August and September are not going to be.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
are going to be great if you want to buy.
Exactly.
It's an opportunity to buy, and then October, November, December, I'm expecting a good move, and then God knows what's going to happen after, because we could indeed witness something different, right?
Exactly.
Ethereum inflow is going positive. Look at that, 287. Those are millions of dollars, by the way.
This looks
337.
like Bitcoin, man.
Yeah, Bitcoin is looking a little bit wobbly at the moment, but I guess it's expected. Look at that. There's a bit of inflow, kind of neutral. We will see today, tomorrow. It takes 24 hours for the data to refresh, but I'm expecting another outflow, to be honest.
Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, like this, treasuries have gone nowhere, right? So since we've been eyeing it, the last time it jumped like 1%, and then now it's just holding steady,
Yeah.
right? And so, which is expected. I mean, it was a massive jump, right? So, all right, guys, we're gonna just quickly
do a
review. No, we're gonna quickly review the.
We also have the portfolio. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
How bad it was. It's gone.
Yes. Let's just take a look.
Let me see.
I think this thing's on its knees.
Well, the old market crashed, to be honest. So, I guess Solana is doing okay as opposed to everything else, but yeah.
Okay.
Didn't work out.
How the mother? Well, at least mother didn't fuck us.
Yeah, this is not gonna. I don't think it's gonna rag, but this is for the long play, right?
Exactly. Look up.
Ooh, Peppa Pig going into
Pig.
$123.
Damn.
Yeah, $120 in volume. That's a
Let's see
Beautiful
what our
W there.
portfolio looks like.
Let me switch on camera. Guys, I'm saving some questions, by the way. Thank you so much for asking. All right, let's see.
All right.
Okay, not too bad. 9.5.
Peppa Peep's on the top. Wow,
Nice,
Peppa
nice.
Peep, right? Peppa Peep.
Going
Just for
deep.
just for those people who are new to the show, Peppa Peep is the mascot of the show because it basically was the reason why we started to do this show. We were sitting down in a restaurant and said, hey, let's buy some Peppa Peep, all of us. And everybody at the restaurant, it was like 12, 20 of us or something, 12 to 20.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
just
I
like
remember.
everyone was laughing.
Yeah, exactly. And we were buying this thing, and it was so funny. It was funny as hell. And so, yeah, that's why it became the mascot. And we thought this would be a show.
Exactly. And we have no affiliation
Yeah.
whatsoever with this project. We don't know who's behind it.
Exactly.
It just was funny, and it started the whole thing.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
That's it.
it is what it is.
Q&A.
Q&A, nice. We have a few questions saved. Davici, what brand is your car? It's a Maybach. Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. All right, so this is the one you wanted to answer. You can own gold.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Just remember, right? You should hold it yourself, right? You should have purchased some custodians that show you your gold in a little basket and just shows you on a camera, and you can look at it, right? If they have it in a safe, and then they can hypothecate it. But everywhere else, whether you own it, if you own it on the LBMA, it's 100. You're one of 100 people that own it as well on the LBMA, right? And if you think that that's not true, even the mainstream media admits that.
Yeah.
I want you to understand that. Even the mainstream media admits that the gold in the LBMA is hypothecated 100 to 1.
Exactly.
That means 100 people who think they own the gold in the LBMA, and only one person does. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, own gold, right?
Yeah,
I hardly doubt you would actually own it, but
exactly.
and then if you try to cross any borders with that,
Yeah, good luck.
right? Yeah, or if you want to sell some, if you wanted to use it directly, let's just say you wanted to transfer some gold to somebody in the world, right? Ooh. Because you wanted to pay for them to do something for you. Good luck with that,
Yeah.
right? You'd have to convert to dollars and send it the dollars or Bitcoin, right? So why not have Bitcoin instead?
In the first place. Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Instead of doing that conversion and losing out on the spread.
Yeah. All right. One bull run. Well, we are into a bull run.
Exactly.
Bitcoin was at $15,000
Yeah.
not long ago, so we've done a 10x almost. Yeah, just saying. Will you guys go to Token 2049? We haven't decided yet, but probably not, right?
Yeah,
Singapore.
exactly. The
don't-
problem is you've got obligations that you need
Yeah, I
to
got my
take
brother
care of.
visiting, and I don't know, but maybe we'll be able. I don't know. Just maybe, but
Exactly.
more
It's
likely not.
difficult, right?
It's a bit tricky. It's going to be the first time missing it, so it
Yeah,
burns
same
a
here.
little bit, but it is what it is. What's the next target for Bitcoin? I guess it depends on the time frame,
Yeah,
right? Where do you see it going?
I think we for
On the
this
lower
bull
side.
market, on the low side 140, 150, right? On the high side, really, 200,000. Super high side, and the medium side 200,000. So
Yeah.
there it is.
Maybe towards the end of the year or that kind of time
Exactly.
frame. Okay. Da Vinci, how can you make passive monthly income while investing in Bitcoin?
Okay. Yes, there is a way to do that. And you know what? I'm going to reserve that information, right, on how to do that. More details on the course. So, but I'm going to give you some general ideas. It's basically you'd borrow against your Bitcoin, right? And there's many options to do so. And then you purchase MSTY, right, to earn the income, pay off your debt. Do not use any of the money yourself. Pay off your debt first. Once the debt's paid, the Bitcoin's free, and the money that's coming in is free money as well. That's it.
There you go. Another reason why you should sign up and get free classes, right?
Exactly.
Nice. Awesome.
All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. It was a great show, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Cheers.